What's up with it, y'all? A lot of action tonight. Hit that like and hit the sub. Let's go ahead and get right into it. Hey, look, KD and Kyrie are both back, and they come in full force. Tonight, they both showed that they're just trying to pick up where they left off. Kyrie Irving had 18 points, 4 assists in just 17 minutes of play. And Kevin Durant in 24 minutes scored 15 points, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds. Now, I'm not going to lie to you. I didn't even want them playing that much. Maybe play them like maybe just a couple minutes, here and there, just to get their feet wet because it said that, KD hadn't played in 552 days or something like that. That's what they were saying. And of course, Kyrie, he hadn't played in quite some time neither. But, but right off the bat, these guys came in showing why the league was missing them. I'm gonna tell you like this: when healthy, KD is the best player in the game, hands down. Uh, but him and Kawhi, neck and neck with that. The reason why I put Kevin Durant up there above LeBron even is because of the way that he scores. He can score in a multitude of ways. Plus, on top of that, his shot is just it's just so pure, and he can shoot both the mid range and both the 3 point line too as well. Another thing that I like to mention now that I talked about the mid range is that both of these guys did it from the mid range inside of the 3 point. I think Kevin Durant was at 53% if I'm not mistaken, and Kyrie was shooting just at 50%. Well, that's remarkable when it comes to the mid range, and Kyrie was just killing mid range. Yeah, he dribbled a little bit and did his thing and everything, but he was just rising and pulling up like it was nothing. Yeah, he showed his handles and everything, but they were pretty much just trying to really just take care of business. Uh, a well balanced game by the Brooklyn Nets, though, not to leave the other guys out, but of course, you had Spencer Dinwiddie. He was doing his thing. He was in double figures, had 10 points. Uh, Prince, Torian Prince, had 11 points. Landry Shamet. Uh, I'm big on defense, and I'm a defensive first type of guy. Shamet had 13 points, but it was the defense in that 21 minutes showing that what type of defender that he is, and you can't forget about what Levert had brought to that squad because he was a great defender. That was one of the things that I loved about Levert as well. Jeff Green, he was out there, had a pretty solid game in 17 minutes. Jared Allen, he's always gonna give you a good grinded out game in 15 minutes. And then of course another big story that I saw that was really good was DeAndre Jordan. He had a solid game. His stats ain't gonna wow you at all. Uh, and I think I did. I mentioned Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie had a nice game. He always has a nice game. To me, I think he's an underrated superstar if you ask me, because if you give him an opportunity, with him starting and everything, I feel that he could actually make his presence felt a lot better. on the flip side, I thought that Russell and Bradley was going to play tonight, but they didn't play. Uh, you had guys that really did chip in. You had multiple guys that were in double figures. Bryant had 10. Uh, Isaac Bonja. Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry. Garrison Matthews had 10 points. Uh, Maurice Wagner, he had 13. Uh, Hachimura had 18. And Neto, Raul Neto, and Tony Brown. Neto had 17, and Tony Brown had 14, but they were pretty much just getting ran over by the Brooklyn Nets. Um, Another takeaway that I could take away from the Brooklyn Nets that we have to recognize is the coaching debut of Steve Nash. Now, everybody's always coming with this. Oh, it's just preseason. Why are we taking this seriously? Look, these guys aren't thinking like that. You can get that out of your head. If you think that guys are out here just taking this season lightly, they're not. Nobody's taking the season lightly. Given the climate of this country, given the changes that are going on right now, and you have to also look at, like I've said once again, that this is going to be a short season. It's just they're only playing, like I said, 72 games. Okay, this preseason, a lot of guys don't have a lot of time. Now, I'm victim of what's going to happen and everything like that in terms of why they playing these guys, so much. Because I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't want a talent like KD to be gone. I don't want a talent like a Kyrie to be gone. I think the competition element needs to be there. But hands down, if if you put those two in the game, the NBA is going to be way more competitive if they stay healthy. That's if. I mean a big if. If they stay healthy, I can see Brooklyn possibly being either that number 1 or 2 seed and possibly getting to the finals. You know, I can actually see that. But like I said, health is going to be the question. And also, we got to look at, you don't want to be too quick to rush and put these guys at that automatically, in that state of pressure. The reason is because they're good friends and yada 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 and all this other stuff, but you still have to go through turmoil and you still got to go through the bad times. Everything ain't gonna be always peaches and cream, okay? And that's what builds even a stronger camaraderie. Yeah, everything's all good and gravy when the juices are flowing, but what about when it's not? So that's the big question. Can they go through the fire together when things are bad? Because everything ain't gonna be good. So man, y'all tell me what y'all think. Are the Brooklyn Nets for real? Or is this just something on paper? Do y'all think that barring health, that they can go ahead and be in the NBA Finals? Leave y'all comments. Y'all tell me what y'all think.